Greetings, everyone. It's Dr. Moore, your mental health and wellness consultant, provider, educator, advocate, and researcher. Welcome. Today, we are going to talk about routines, the importance of routines, why they exist, and what tips and strategies that you can utilize in your time right now at home with your children, with your partners, and with yourselves to be well. So let's get started. First, I want to just kind of get the wiggles out, right? Like, get them out. It's so much tension, right? Okay, just kidding. A routine is something that creates security and safety. It's something that, if done on a regular basis, if something that's integrated into our lives, can support predictability. This predictability then supports awareness of self-control. This self-control then supports the awareness of self-regulation. This self-regulation supports the mastery of understanding of what we are able and capable of doing in our own lives, as well as influencing and impacting the positive lives of others. As a parent, we may constantly be juggling many things, work and home and culture. So it's important to have a routine that is healthy and that's appropriate for you and your family to follow. You, being the leader, the head of the household, can impact your family's lives in a multitude of ways when you are able to have routine and structure. I wanted to demonstrate for you a chart of how we organize ourselves, especially in these times where homeschooling is the best option. I want to ensure that my children are still gaining learning opportunities and skills and development. Although some of it is with their schoolwork, their classwork, and a lot of it is life skills that I've created, as well as social emotional skills, and also some self-care. So let's take a look at this a little further and also talk a little more specifically on some examples of the cards, the 3x5, also the 3x5 cards, index cards, which are these sizes. They are found at the Dollar Tree, and I think you can get a pack of 100 for $1, which will last for a while. Now, the cards that I put inside, there are multiple cards per day. So this is something that will give them different activities and strategies that they can use and work on. In my mind, right, I wanted to create like these beautiful cards with all these wonderful colors and color the back and put little animated things on them. But in reality, I don't have the time, or I didn't have the time, but now, I may have the time. So for instance, physical wellness, here's an example of an activity that my son would do. And depending on the day, depending on how much other work he has or how much focus he has for the time, I may say, yes, just do this once. But if he appears to have a lot more energy, so I know it's supposed to be getting cold soon and I don't want to take them outside, I may have him do a couple of these at different times of the day. And that's 20 jumping jacks, 5 push-ups, and run in place for 3 minutes. And as he's running in place, I'm really focusing on him using his high knees and also stretching before and after. The next is for more of a social emotional aspect. So what do you like about yourself? I did make them some journals, and I'll show you the journal in a moment, but this is really just for him to discuss what he likes about himself, and he can use stanzas, verses, or paragraphs. Either one. We are very creative. We make up songs almost every day with beats, and sometimes I'll use the guitar. I'll put on instrumentals. We get it in. So on this day, he used this as his journal entry, and he actually did write a song about what he likes about himself. Then intellectually or academically, I have him read for 35 minutes. It could be any book. We have so many books here. It can be a book that is assigned to him, that was assigned to him previously for school, but he didn't bring any, of course, because he thought he was going on vacation. So the next is something to support the collective community within our home, and also build his self-help skills, his social skill, his self-help skills. So tips for cleaning the kitchen, because when I say clean the kitchen, they think, oh, we just have to wipe the counters. Gotta put the dishes away, sweep the floor, clean the countertop, wipe off the table, empty the garbage, and you have to also wash the dishes. The dishes is an implied thing to them. They're like, I washed the dishes, and it's like, but you didn't clean the kitchen, you know. So here's some tips and strategies, and depending on your household, depending on your needs and your perspectives, you can make this as elaborate as possible. Also, though, be mindful of the development of the child, which I'll speak to in a moment. And then lastly, once everything is complete, 25 minutes of computer. And I say computer, but he also has a cell phone, and we do have a laptop, a shared laptop. So if he wants to use a laptop, he can use a laptop. If he wants to use his cell phone, he can use his cell phone. Once all of those items are complete, then he's free for the rest of the day. And oftentimes they get that done, you know, by midday, and they have the rest of the day to play and explore and you know, do other things. So for instance, for the 4-year-old, and that was for the 11-year-old. For the 4-year-old, I have him do physical things as well, as an example. Yes, I did draw jumping jacks, and I did draw sit-ups, and he understood. We are practicing reading. We are practicing sounding the letters out. So to just write jumping jacks or to read him jumping jacks was, for me, too limiting. So I also drew the pictures, and when he saw it, he knew exactly, and he loved it. And he saw his brother with all of his activities, and he's like, Mommy, why do I only have 2 jumping jacks? I want to do 20. And he did 4. So, you know, mission accomplished, right? And then the other one is how do you feel? He also has a journal, but instead of him writing his picture, he draws it. He drew his picture. And I'm going to show you an example of their folders. Really fast. So I made these folders. Of course, like I stated before, I do have a home office, so I always have tons of extra school supplies left over. I'm also a mom of 3 children, so I always try to buy a little extra. These can also be found at the Dollar Tree, but I try to get many of them in advance. In his folder, you'll see on one side he has his work that he's completed already, as far as, like, you know, the things he needs. This is his self-portrait. And then in the middle, because we're practicing writing our words and writing our letters, I have some graph paper. I think you can pick this up at you know, Walmart or Office Depot or whatnot for like maybe $2.50 for a pack of 100 sheets. And so yeah, so this is great for him because his mind is organized in that way. For instance, the older child, I'll just give an example. Same style, similar style as far as a folder, but this has more of their academic work from school. I'll also have some different books at home that I'll have them to I'll have them to work from. So I'm big on culture being bigger than race and ethnicity, but I do want them to know about their ethnic heritage. So I have them read about African peoples here in the Americas. I have them read about hip hop. I have them read about you know, different foods and animals and whatever else they enjoy. And here is their line paper, and then the back will be their completed work or additional assignments for them. So I hope this video has been helpful, and stay tuned for more specific strategies on demonstrating love. Okay. Come on, turn in a circle.
Okay. But turn around facing the camera.
You don't have to. You can just, you're right there. Sit down. Okay. Just cross your legs. That's fine. That's fine. However you want to sit back there, that's fine. Okay. We can't see you. So if you want to sit back there, then you go sit back there and you go be out the video. That's what you want?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take some deep breaths in. Hold it. Breathe out. Let's take some deep breaths in. Hold it. Breathe out. Good. Let's roll our heads. Let's roll it the other way. Today is a brand new day.
Brand new.
What are we thankful for?
I'm thankful for waking up this morning, being able to have food, house, money, and family. I'm also thankful for being able to have siblings and spending time with the people who we cannot spend time with anymore.
What? Okay.
I am thankful for waking up this morning. I'm grateful that my family members are well and alive. I'm grateful for the time that we have spent with our loved ones. I'm grateful for all of the blessings that have came to me and my family and all the blessings that will come.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to join us? Come on, you can join us. You can come join mommy. Come on. You gotta stand up though. Come on. I know it's challenging for you right now, okay? Would you like to say what you're thankful for? We're listening.
Thank you for thank you thank you for that we're gonna get a big house.
Hey, I receive it.
Thank you for that we're about to get a lot of dogs and cats.
A lot of dogs and cats. That's nice.
Ah.
I am thankful for my 3 beautiful children being healthy, alive, and well. I am thankful for good health. I'm thankful for the new beginnings and the blessings of this day. And in all things we say,
Ashe.
Ashe. Go ahead.
Alright, so we're gonna do the bear cross, okay guys? We're gonna do the bear cross. Okay, but this one we're gonna do a reverse bear crawl from the bathroom to the bar. 3 times. So it's kind of a bit of risk, but then kind of not, okay? Because we're working out, okay?